greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies.
It is here when my story begins.
My story begins.
Alrighty, morning everyone. Well, yep, I sound fucking beautiful. Where did we last leave off? Oh, that's right. We got fucked up and we ended up in Sasau, didn't we? Alright, let's sew myself up. Ah, there we go. Pull my armor back on. And we're back in business. Hey Al, come here you. My God. Sup, you sexy little man, Pete? What's up, Mangy, you handsome bastard? How you been? Oh, how's your artwork going? Have you said, like, hang on, wait. Who are you betting over for the? Oh my God. I'm not gonna reply to that. But I will say you missed a big part of KCD where I was disguised as a monk. And I had to go to a monastery to find a criminal. Spent a few days pretending to be a monk. It was hell. They're bending over to pray, damn it. Sure, Manji. Not knowing you. Don't try to pretend. You lewd bastard.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm late. Do you need help with anything?
Something the matter?
A few of them have taken to their heels. If they stop in Kutenberg, I'll be glad enough. But I fear they may have other plans.
If those were the best of Ishvan's men, they could be lurking in the woods. They'll probably wait to attack us at the worst possible moment.
My fear exactly. I won't breathe easy until Toth is hanging from the gate. But in the meantime, I'll be glad to know the woods at my back are clear. Can I count on you?
Of course, Sir Eobard. Would you like me to bring back their gear as evidence they're dead?
That's not necessary. I trust you, Hal. You don't even have to do the killing, just let me know where you find them and that'll be that. There's no need for you to get hurt in the process.
Right.
Goodbye.
I finished a piece, but the guy doesn't want to buy it now. Oh, really? What a piece... No. And I also did a phone wallpaper for Season 9 of Apex. Fun fact, my name is Apex in... What? My name... Fun fact, my name in Apex is Fondy my... Oh my god, but that, so you do all that work and that fucker didn't want to buy it from you? And it's such good work too. Alright, let me scout this area out.
Yeah!
Yeah, week of drawing and shading. Well, don't get me wrong, it was probably fun and all, but still, to back out like that, nah, you should have taken the commission at the start. Like, you should have took the money, and then did the job. So that's that would piss me off, honestly. I'm gonna start getting down deposits from now on. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, let's be safe here. Should I save? How much schnapps do I have? I got 4. Okay, so I can save here. In case I die. How much was he going to pay you for that? Yeah, so I'm gonna see if someone else wants to buy it. I'll just change the name on the sign and see what else someone would want added to it and so on. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hey, wait, there's actually a camp in this area. Maybe they took residents in there. I'm heading straight for it. It's just up here. Let's see how many there are. Are they asleep? I think they might be asleep. Yeah, they are. Okay, hang on. Reduce my noise. Hey, I got a trophy. Stealth killer. That's the thing. I was gonna charge him 5 hours I worked on, so like 120, and he wanted to take 60 off because he bought me Call of Duty Modern Warfare back in 2019 and tried to bring it up like, yeah, I didn't want to ask about that and seem like a dick. Mind you, he never said anything about paying him back or mentioned it at all until now. Yeah, the people there are people like that. Like it's a really dicky thing to do. You know what? Let me take those. They might come in handy in the future. Do I have a pad foot? I think I do. I do. Fuck. Oh, is that all? Fucking hell. Shit sucks, lol. Yeah, I know. There's some really scummy people that will do that. Like that's so low. Oh shit. Right, I got my armor off, don't I? Fucking hell. Luke, you idiot. Okay, that's everything. Oh, I think I got some extra weapons, right? Yeah. Oh shit! I didn't even got the right sword on. There we go. Alright, I got that from the exploration. Is someone alive?
Answer to my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone. What's the matter? Come on. Take that. Mess.
Oh, I disarmed him. So there was more. Alright, I got the perk which heals me over time. Fuck yes, okay. Anyone else? Hey buddy. I think that might be it. Yeah, let's head back.
Yeah.
Oh wow, there's multiple encampments. Okay. Find the western encampment. Alright, so let's grab that one.
Yeah.
God damn you, you shitty horse!
Yeah.
What arrows do I have equipped? Piercing arrows, right. Oh shit, someone's fighting.
Fuck it. Christ. And that's that. God. Don't move a finger.
What?
Surrender. You've committed a crime, and I'm arresting you. Well now, some
fun
fun
at
at
last.
last. Crawling out from under some rock.
What?
Yeah. Are you going to give yourself up, or do you want to do this the hard way?
All right, you win.
Are you fucking serious?
The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter. It's you. You crippled someone. You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That'll land you a fat fine.
Are you fucking serious? I help you and this is how you repay me.
Look, I'll tell you the truth.
But that won't help you much.
Fine, fuck you.
Alright.
All right.
I love how his friend's fighting a bandit and he's arresting me. You know what? You guys can deal with him. Fuck yous. Go fuck yourselves. Well, this was definitely the right encampment. It's gay, man. the last guys. I might as well just kill him. Okay, we've got a good dude moving over there. He just passed the fire. I saw him through the bushes.
What's that?
Where'd the spear guy go? I saw him go this way. I know they're here.
For enough of this shit.
To my right, I heard him. Is that him? That's him. One more. Is he running? He is. Where'd he go? Did he sink into the map? Nah, I think he rolled down somewhere. There he is. I think there'll be at least one more. Nice, both my arrows survived. Okay, looks like we got them all. Fuck. Is my lockpicking really not that good? Not that skilled yet? 7, okay. Maybe one more level. Looks to be 3 in each encampment, alright. Oh no, if there is 3 then that means there's still one more. Killed that one. I killed this guy with my arrows. I'm not sure. Well, I can't see him, but I killed most of them. Let's head back. Wait. Hi there!
Well now, what's come crawling out from under some rock?
I was just wondering about you. I was wondering where you were.
Fire!
I found all the
I
camps.
found all of their campsites. The rest of the woods are clear.
That's a relief. Now let's relieve ourselves of this accursed Toth.
I suppose we have to attack.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Istvan's a stubborn bastard.
Alright, when do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait. You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until your final rest.
I have to deal with something
I have
first.
to deal with something.
Okay, let me
Alright.
check my condition first.
Good luck then.
Okay, let me rest. What's my energy levels? Energy is 92. That's not bad, actually. At least I'll get to save. Ah, damn. We're gonna. Okay, we'll go in the morning. Should we go in the morning? You know what? Nah, fuck it. I got Nighthawk. Let's do it. I like how you get up from that spot just to move here.
Are we prepared?
There's no reason to. You won't have another.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on two fronts. The north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
Conquering the gate.
How are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Keezer claims he can even hit it directly. Even if that's true, we'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to the portcullis.
Portcullis?
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the bailey won't be easy.
Attack the western
And what's
wall.
the plan for attacking the west wall?
First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders, which is no easy matter under fire, so we'll need as many men covering them as possible. As soon as the ladders are in place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale the wall. Once a few of them get to the battlements, we should quickly gain the upper hand.
How do we take the battlements?
How will we take the battlements?
Either by scaling the west wall, or our men at the gate will help. If they can break through, that is.
And the inner bailey?
And the inner bailey?
That will be tough. Even if we get through the gate and into the outer bailey, we're still a long way from victory. The castle is designed so we'll be like hens in a coop to anyone with a bow on the inner battlements. We'll have to either fight our way through, or somehow get around them.
Living
What
quarters.
about the living quarters?
There, I'm worried most about the hostages. Once we're inside, Istvan will know defeat is inevitable, but we'll still have to fight for each and every room.
Alright.
I think I've heard everything I need to know.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
I'm proud of you, Henry. You've changed from an insolent pup into a tough, reliable fighter. And as God is my witness, we will kick those whore sons' arses.
A village lad and an old soldier? This man must be shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming. Just one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up.
That's true.
Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered. We have to take the castle gradually, one position after another.
I'll remember that.
Good luck to you, stripling.
Good luck to you, old soldier.
Good luck, then.
To war! Ah, there's Hans. Good to see you on your feet. Oh, they got rid of my haircut, you bastards. I looked like a Viking. Hell yeah.
Charge!
Good shot. Floating ladders!
Shield, for fuck's sake! Cover yourself!
Need to get the shot right first before I can hit him. Hell yeah! Is he still is he still alive or is that a different dude? Show yourself, you bastard. Oh! Can I get in with him? I can, nice.
Smash them! Clear those battlements!
This is actually awesome, I'm liking this a lot. Hello, motherfuckers! Sorry, Captain. Okay, you guys got him. Ah, I had the final blow. Mercy kill. Okay, never mind. No, don't carry that body, Henry, for fuck's sake. Oh shit! If you're wondering why I keep stabbing instead of slashing, it's because I'm worried about hitting my own men. Move, I'll kill him for you, for fuck's sake. Ow, fuck. Okay, did we get them all? Yeah, we did, alright. In a private area. Don't stop, keep moving. There's nothing I find more frustrating in life than someone blocking my way. Especially when I'm in a hurry. Ow, I don't know who hit me. Get out, get in my face, you prick. Got him, okay. Is that dude missing his arms and legs?
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanush.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, you're all noblemen here, all bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you.
Henry, calm down.
And the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship. But Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor!
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. Then, he'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
It's only him and one guard.
Bring the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish!
Stephanie.
Forgive me, husband. I'm sorry.
For what?
For letting them into the castle.
Oh, come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
Fuck you.
battlements. We have to see which way they go. Oh, they really are heading for Scallops. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Haha, I just tapped in. That was very good. That was a very good cutscene, even out of any content. Some Game of Thrones game. Yeah, kinda. So it's not a fantasy game. It's basically imagine a medieval knight simulator. That's what this game is. So this is Kingdom Come Deliverance. You play as Henry, who's the son of a blacksmith. Oh well, adopted son of a blacksmith. And then now I just have to get my actual father away from these the bad guys, basically.
I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
I won't tell you the whole story because it's long and it's taken 41 streams to get here.
Don't worry, it'll come to you.
Very impressive. Yeah, it's a very good game, but it's also filled with a lot of bugs. Imagine if Bethesda was a smaller team and they made this. Very ambitious, and it is a good game, but still very buggy. Quite infuriating at times.
What do you mean?
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
Something like that.
It was more than a few weeks, my man.
I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnings. And now look at us. A pair of veterans.
I was an apprentice blacksmith.
Oh, okay, nice, yeah. I do recommend giving it a try. Kingdom Come Deliverance, it's a really good story. Oh my god, and I hate these little escort missions here. When they're slower than you run, but faster than you walk. It's so annoying.
He's a noble, right?
Yes. So am I.
Sir Radzig will be there.
Oh my god! And then we have to go to Scallops with this. How far away are we? Oh man.
Not long ago, I only made plans 3 days ahead at most. Maybe I really could do something for Rattay and its people. Something really big.
Oh, it's not going to tell me?
There'll be
Oh, there it
plenty
is,
of time for
Scallops.
that later.
Oh my god, we got all the way over here. We got all of this. And you have to deal with this shit. Yeah, that single cutscene had so much quality in storytelling. It honestly did. Honestly, for me, a good single-player game is a good story, and then this is one of them. Oh my god, we're gonna be here fucking forever. Okay, there we go. It's a shame you joined when you did because we're at the end, around the end of the game, so you'll be seeing a lot of spoilers.
There's no sign of them. Move on.
Me, father. Is at the end. I think so. Yeah. So this is like a very end reach. I've got about 80 to 90 hours into this game, and I'm pretty sure it's the end.
I'm glad to see Ishvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too, and now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
Hans, if you die on me, I'm gonna kill you. I like you.
You alright, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
Where's the honor in abandoning your son?
Ooh.
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
He knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing? Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah. The sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there it was so near, yet so far. Oh well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Mark Vart von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that, for the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front.
Poor Al. He has to carry 2 people. This is what I like in stories, reason.
Teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
This is what I like in stories, reasons, not Disney. I get that. Hey, we did finish it. All right. So I guess now the hunt for the traitor begins. By the looks of it, looks like that's going to be in the sequel. So the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, well, I doubt will be called that. But yeah, the sequel to the game is being made. It's got a bigger development team. So hopefully it's less buggy than this. Oh, I thought it was just beginning. No, we reached the end. This is the end. So that dude that was in the tower that you saw earlier, who we made a deal with, that dude was the mastermind of everything that was going on. So he was the one who organized the attack on our village. He's the one who which resulted in the death of our mother and father. He's the one who organized the counterfeit money. He's the one who organized everything. Alright, so we actually finished it. Pretty epic. Yeah, it's definitely worth a play. I will apologize for giving you some major spoilers because you were at the end of the game. I don't think it could have been avoided. Though I did say a few things that I shouldn't have. Sorry about that. But yeah, if you do want to play this, it's definitely worth a check. Nice finishing of the prologue. I agree. Yeah. So father and son are finally reunited. He explains his adopted father's past. Yeah, it was really good. And a new noble's coming in. The villain king's cousin is coming in to see if he can help us. Historical research. Oh my god, history advisors. So many. Quite a few. Blacksmithing, clothing, furnishing, weapons and armor, archery, and the Bible. Wow. Motion. Yeah, I figured it'll be motion capture. Man, they really did. They really went all out in the history of this. So, if you don't know, they tried to go for realism in this game. But of course, it's a video game. How are they gonna do that effectively? But yeah, basically they wanted to make it as immersive and as realistic as it was back in the 15th century. Alright, let's skip this. There we go. Is there any end credit cutscene maybe? Yes, there is.
You're doing well, son.
Father.
Come now. You know who sired you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting.
Now look at me. Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right. I have to leave you now.
Oh, please.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows. Make her proud.
Don't go. Oh, don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Yobst.
Right. I'll go straight away. What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
I'm in a An oath is an oath. Alright, so we're not over yet. Quest started, epilogue. So I'm guessing this is going to be like a little preview. Wait, what? Surrender? Surrender for what? God damn it, I had to load my map at the exact moment. Okay, it's over there. Ah, oh, it's just a check. Okay.
What's going on?
Orders of his lordship.
Are you serious? I don't have anything.
Oh, come on then.
All right.
Fuckwit? What are the odds? That's priceless. I wake up from having a massive siege, being announced to be as a lord's son. I'm a hero amongst my people. You, sir, you could be a thief. Let me check your belongings. Are you fucking serious? And you're the dude that woke me up as well. Get the fuck out of here, Janik. Bruh. Still makes me laugh.
For the kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your every day.
I'm just enjoying the music. This could be the last time I'll be hearing it for a while. Alright, past here. Through here. Let's go to the blacksmith for some reason.
Ah, Hal. Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume...
That we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
Good to see you alive, Hans, and unhurt.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Redzig.
It came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Lichtenstein.
Game load bug?
Member
Yeah,
of my
that it
council.
usually takes a while.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
The question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur. That King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed. But to surrender it means giving up great privileges, too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas has invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergolf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Bergolf is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghoff, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts, and now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, your grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like Skalitz? We have to put a stop to this senseless war.
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Berghoff at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to Kuttenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft the letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
Okay, so it looks like this is the start of the second game. Okay, I don't think the game will let us do this. But we'll see. Oh, I love this. Reminds me so much of season 1 of Game of Thrones. Oh, okay, I get it now. Game of Thrones is European medieval history with dragons. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. The story's got to be inspired somewhere, right?
But we have to ask in a way that won't leave Sir Capon being run out of the castle with a whip.
Exactly. How about writing that you're concerned about current events and that you want to see things settled peacefully, and then ask the opinion.
Hello, Father.
Very well said.
So, it looks like you're off on a mission.
Yes. I can't wait.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Bergov is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Bergov tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
Very well. Bergov is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
Oh god, that's a lot of dialogue. Alright.
I'm getting a bit lost in the Luxembourg lineage. It all seems a bit too tangled.
The Luxembourgs have ruled the Empire and Bohemia for almost 100 years now. Emperor Charles brought this land to prominence. When he was in power, things had never been so good. Wenceslas and Sigismund are his sons, but by different mothers. Jobst and Prokop are their cousins. They were entrusted with governing Moravia. But instead, they've been in a bitter armed feud for years, and now Sigismund's fallen out with Wenceslas. Wenceslas also had another brother, the youngest, John of Görlitz, who was most probably poisoned. They seem like a hot-blooded lot. It's hard to keep up with their affairs, since they tend to change their alliances from one day to the next.
Yeah, it seems like the game just begins. Yeah, I think this is like a little preview on what's to come in the second game.
Who is he really, this Jobst?
The cousin of King Wenceslas. He's the Margrave of Moravia. I admit I don't know what to make of him myself. Until recently, he was allied with the League of Lords. For a time, he even served Rupert of the Palatinate against the king. And now suddenly, he's reversed his position. I don't know what led him to do it, and one can't help being suspicious. It's best to keep a watchful eye on him. But he really is the leader of the resistance against Sigismund these days. We'll just have to see how it all turns out.
Did you know the king?
I'm a bit concerned so many people seem to think so little of King Wenceslas. You knew him, didn't you? What's he really like?
Well, there's no straightforward answer to that question. He certainly makes a great hunting and drinking companion, but he can be very fiery and impetuous when things don't go how he'd like them. He never had much of a head for high office. He finds it tiresome. But once a man's grasped the scepter, it's hard to let it go again. You can't just abscond. You've seen for yourself what happens when he disappears for a few months. Better a bad but legitimate king than a bloody war over the throne.
Just who is this dude, that dude's brother?
Who is this Prokop that Jobst spoke of?
Jobst's brother, the king's cousin. He and Jobst warred over Moravian supremacy for years. Then they were allies for a while, betrayed Wenceslas and sided with Rupert of the Palatinate. But after Sigismund abducted Wenceslas, Prokop fomented a revolt against him, and Sigismund had him captured. Politics. Make of it what you will. I, for one, can't make head or tail of it most of the time.
The League of Lords.
The League of Lords and that Bergov we're off to see. Who are they exactly?
The lords of the powerful houses. Heinrich of Rosenberg, Otto of Berghof, Heinrich of Radetz, and others. They're unhappy with the way their influence declined after Wenceslas surrounded himself with the lesser orders of nobility. They abducted the king years ago and made him bow to their will. They got away with it that time, and now they've joined forces with Sigismund and done it again. But now it seems that Sigismund's behavior is starting to rub them up the wrong way, so they may well be thinking twice. We'll see what Berghoff has to say.
I hardly know anything about Sigismund.
I don't know all that much about Sigismund.
He's the king's younger brother and king of Hungary in his own right. 7 years ago, he led a crusade against the Turks and was defeated at Nicopolis. Some say it was due to the recklessness of the French knights, most of whom were mercilessly slaughtered. Sigismund is ambitious and capable. He might well make a better ruler than Wenceslas, but he's arrogant, and to our misfortune, brutal. Not long ago, he himself was held captive by the Hungarian nobility. They dislike him as much as some of the Czech and German noblemen do his brother Wenceslas. Ironically, Wenceslas joined forces with Jobst to liberate him. And now this is how Sigismund repays his brother. There's no doubt about it, God does move in mysterious ways.
Man, they have an interesting fucking history, fucking hell.
Rupert of the Palatinate. That's a name I hadn't heard before today.
Rupert is the Prince Elector of the Palatinate.
What's a Prince Elector?
The Prince Electors are dignitaries of the Holy Roman Empire who have the right to elect the King of the Romans, who would then be crowned Holy Roman Emperor by the Pope. Rupert took the title for himself with the help of 3 other Prince Electors, even though Wenceslas had already been appointed. Some of the nobility in the empire recognized Rupert's claim, but when he went to Rome to be crowned emperor, it turned into a fiasco. Now he's doing his utmost to get Wenceslas to acknowledge him, but so far without success. So, now we have 2 kings of the Romans. Jobst sided with Sigismund for a while, but now he's switched allegiance. He seems to do that quite a lot.
That young man, John.
That young man, Sir John of Liechtenstein. Why is he here?
The Liechtensteins are a powerful Austrian family with estates in Austria and Moravia. Sir John sits on Jobst's council. Since the king's being held captive in Vienna, I suppose it makes sense to have a powerful Austrian house as allies. It could be very useful.
That's everything.
That's about all.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush. And good luck, son.
Alright. My lord.
So what do you think of it all?
Take the letter.
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Gutenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Provoke? Me? Never. We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
So I'm guessing the sequel will take place where we're going. Speak to Lord Capon in the courtyard. Alright, hang on. Not finished yet. We finally got all the answers we wanted. So now we know that Sigismund wanted to use the king, but the king revolted, consorting in his capture. Congratulations, you've completed the main storyline. If you'd like, you can still embark on side quests and activities, or just wander the world. You can end the game anytime afterwards by riding off into the map with Sir Hans Cappen's squad. Alright, well, I've done everything. Actually, there's one thing that I want to do. A little trophy. Oh, that's not a door. Wait, where the fuck am I? What? Why can't I leave? Oh, that's why, you fucking idiot. Okay, there's one thing I want to check out. One thing left to do. That's to get that sword. But my last side quest. He was in Sasau, wasn't he? Yeah, he was here. How long did you play from this point? Alright, so this is the 40-second stream, and then each stream I do at least or try to do at least 2 hours. So it's safe to assume over 90 hours. Oh well, yeah. Because there are some streams where are 3 hours, and there are some streams that are just an hour and a half. So yeah, around 90 plus. In fact, I'll check for you actually. I'm sure there's some stat menu which will show me how long I've played for. That's quite a lot. Yeah, a lot of open worlds are. Like in Skyrim, my second playthrough of Skyrim, I spent 300 hours on it, which is honestly nothing compared to what a lot of people have spent on that game. Like, I've seen people with 2,000, 3,000 hours of Skyrim. And not only that, Witcher 3 is another prime example. That game is massive. I spent another 100 hours on that. But yeah, but when you're seeing an open world game like this, always assume it's going to be around 80, 90, 100 hours. I tried Witcher 3, but I didn't like the main character and felt disconnected. I can respect that. For me, when you're going on a video game, you always got to expect people to not like those video games, you know? Like there will always be people who disagree with you. And I can get that, you know? Like for me, I love Witcher 3. I loved Geralt, I loved Ciri, I loved the combat, I loved everything about Witcher 3. But I can totally understand, but I totally get where you're coming from. Geralt's just not your character. Oi! What the fuck are you doing up there? This is a perfect way to end the game, in my opinion. Ah, you dickhead, let's talk. I can't even talk to you, fuck's sake. Oi! What are you... Oi! I want my sword! Hang on, maybe if I wait an hour, we'll fix it. What time is it? Yeah. He's still not fixed. He's in the fucking table. Oh, I can talk to him at least.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Have you forged a
So,
sword?
Have you forged a sword?
I certainly have.
And?
It's wondrous. Even I can feel its power. I think this is my life's greatest work. I'll never make anything to match it. Do you want to buy it?
Hell yeah, I'll buy the sword.
Very well, I'll buy it.
I knew you'd appreciate it. You won't regret it. Farewell.
Alright, where is it? Oh my god, it's this fucking glitch. Hang on. Alright, so did you see how my so you see how my character's menu, you can see me fully, my armor and everything, but in the store I'm all black and like a shadow. That's a glitch. That's a glitch that's very, very annoying. Let's trade. There we go, okay, it worked. There it is. Yeah, it does so much less damage, but I kind of want it just for the trophy. And it's 2.1k. Yeah. Okay, it does 65 stab, 65 slash, and 3 blunt, and my weapon does... Oh, I know. This one is better. Oh, maybe because it's in the condition. What's my sword's condition? 90... No, it's 96. I shouldn't... Let's... Hang on. Oh no, this is the wrong duelist. No, that is my duelist. I worsened his condition, fuck's sake. Yeah, fucking hell, hang on. I didn't do it properly. There we go, that's more like it. See, when there's sparks, it means good. If there's smoke, it means bad. How's that? Magic sword? Not really. It's just you know, people don't understand swords and magic and all that. Anything that's awesome, it's magic. It's like, where's the sparks, man? There we go, 100. So 62, 62, 3. 62, 62, 3. 65, 65, 3. Yeah, this sword's better. Then why are my stats going down? Minimum strength 12. Minimum strength. Yeah, this one's better. Yeah, I read there's no magic at all in this game. Yeah, there honestly isn't, which is a nice change of pace in my opinion. Fuck it. I'll just hold on to it. Let's have a look at it. It is a great sword, right? Yeah, longsword. Sorry, not great sword, longsword. I kind of want to test it out, but I've killed every single bandit and mercenary and marauder and everything around in this land. Oh well. Moving on. Let's put an end to this great game, shall we? Maybe I'll run into some bandits on the way. Come on, give me an ambush. I want to test my sword. Ambush, ambush, ambush. And make it an ambush with humans or interlopers. I don't want fucking farmers ambushing me in the corner. Nah, it's not gonna happen. If it wasn't gonna happen in the tree lines, it's not gonna happen in town. Damn. Well, I suppose this is the end of Kingdom Come Deliverance. I guess I better start preparing the new game, the next game. For me to do a playthrough of. And I'm honest, and I won't lie, I'm really looking forward to it. Objective failed? What the fuck do you mean objective failed? Find out where he's ridden off to. I just went to get a new sword. Hans, what the fuck? Where the fuck did he go? Hans, you son of a bitch. Oi, you. You. Where'd he go?
Sir Capon didn't want to wait for you any longer, sir. So he left to go hunting. He said they'd wait for you in the camp by the road, near Neuhof.
For fuck's sake, of course. Of course he went to go hunting. It's his favorite pastime. Near Neuhof, you said, right? Ambush. Ambush me. Fine, fuck you.
Yeah.
Where are you, Hans? There's your horse. There's an encampment. Hang on, wait. Sorry guys, I really need to go bathroom. I'm busting. Oh, sorry guys. Kept telling myself it's the end of the game, it's the end of the game. Hold it, hold it. No, I couldn't anymore. There was a fucking turtle head sticking out, and it needed to be released.
How about it, Henry? Can we go? Are you ready for this?
Sure. Let me ask
I
first.
wanted to ask you
Get some extra dialogue. What do you make of him?
What do you think about Sir Jobst and his plan?
Well, I admit all the scheming has me a little lost. I thought Sigismund was the devil, Wenceslas a martyr, those on his side the heroes, and those against him the villains. I believed we'd rescue the king and all would be well again, but now it looks a lot more complicated.
Exactly. I didn't expect the noble lords to be as noble as the angels, but I hadn't expected such a sewer. They behave like children.
I can't fathom how after all this backstabbing they're somehow still on speaking terms.
I don't know either. It beggars belief.
Let's go.
Of course. At last I'll get to see more of the country and have a bit of an outing.
Quite.
Trophy earned. The end.
Let's get to it then. I finally have the feeling we're doing something worthwhile. We're helping to save the king.
Instead of saving his drunken majesty, I'd rather find that whoreson who murdered my parents, get the sword back from him, and skewer him with it.
Cheer up, Henry. I have a feeling you'll get your chance one day, and it won't be long in coming. Forward, men! Audentes fortuna iubat!
And that's it. That's the end of Kingdom Come. Right on. We did it. Let me see how many hours I spent in this game. GG dude, GG's all around. Skip this part. Press X to continue. There we go, and we're back at the start screen. Alright. So if I go load game here. Here we go, it tells me epilogue 91.7 hours. Fucking hell. Alright, well that's it. So after almost 92 hours, we finally concluded Kingdom Come Deliverance, and that was a really good game. Man, the start was fucking infuriating. Like the game was so buggy, and the combat was so different. I actually raged so many times, more times than I can count. And the first boss that I encountered, man, I rage quitted. Like I couldn't deal with it. It wasn't until I used a dirty trick that Pandy showed me that I was able to beat him. But no, as you get used to the combat and you start to overlook the bugs, this is a really good game. This was just great. I'm so glad I played this, and I'm so glad I had the determination to keep going, because that second half was just awesome. From the whole story of the counterfeit coins to looking for your sword, to the siege on Talmberg, to the trickery of the bandits, it was all phenomenal. Such good stories, such good voice acting. There were some visual bugs, but I'm pretty sure that was my old PlayStation 4, so I can't really say anything about that. But yeah, overall, I'd give this is a really solid game, and I'm really excited for the sequel. Man, but now we move forward. Now we move to a game that I've been wanting to play for quite some time now. So I'll make the announcement here. Next up, we're gonna play a Yakuza game, the first Yakuza game and remastered. Man, when I played Yakuza 0, that was such a blast, and I've been really looking forward to playing the first one. But with that, I am going to head off for a little bit. I think I'll spend if I'm not back on for an hour, it's because I'll be installing the new game. And yeah, if I got time, I'll start it. But for now, if I don't see you all, Tim, thank you for coming around. You're absolute legend. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Take care, everyone, and have a good one.